Valkyria. So we're gonna be doing Valkyria Chronicles 2, 80% normal. PB a world record for the game? I forgot, but I don't have it, that's for sure. In any case, so 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. So right away, we have a lot of things going on, and I'll probably have a little bit of space to explain things in a bit, but we got rebels to shoot, things to do, places to go. So yep, this game was originally released on PlayStation Portable, and yeah, we got a bunch of tutorial missions which we can skip and everything.
Okay, let's go.
And we just have 3 enemies we're going to kill here.
Coming at you.
There we go.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna try to go for a double kill. It depends on position and luck, because our guns are not very accurate.
Okay, let's go.
I doubt I'll get it, but we'll see what happens.
Coming at you.
Or that could happen. Whatever. We're off to a good start.
Moving out.
Yeah, I'm moving out, alright. Come on, please, game.
Coming at you.
Okay, whatever. He's going down. I don't care.
Down.
I got memed. We usually do not get to be enemy phase. What's a little time loss? But we got mission complete. That XCOM accuracy. So, fun fact, if you mess up in mission 1 or 2, you cannot quit to the menu. You have to manually quit out of the game. Yeah, so it makes the first few minutes of this game, running it, kind of painful. Right, but yeah, so we're in military school. I'll go into a bit more detail, but we have our 3 main characters, Yvonne, Zeri, and Cosette. So I'll explain later when we have time, but we got things to do. Right, first we're going to retreat Yvonne. We're going to use Cosette. One of the very few times we're going to see her in action, and actually an engineer in action. But yeah, Cosette's like a cheerful girl. Kinda very dense. Not the brightest, but she means well. But yeah, we're not going to see her that much.
Sorry.
Right. We're gonna do this mission in 1 turn. And yeah, we got a pretty scary part coming up here. But we're gonna be using Yvonne, we're gonna be scout rushing a lot with him. And yeah, I see one. I tend to repeat lines after characters playing the game as much as I have. But yeah, we got our first of many grenade launches.
Okay,
because it's faster to launch guys out of the camps than, you know, to kill them. Because killing kind of wastes a bit of time. Gonna aim a little bit here.
Coming at you.
Oh boy. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I am very scared. I'm gonna play it safe. I don't trust this game. Oh, okay, I will take that. You can reset a lot there. I actually played safe and waited. Usually I will charge right away, but not today, not tonight. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like dying. Why waste the time? But yeah, so we're kind of introduced to the school, Landsteel Academy, which is it's supposed to be a military academy, but it feels very much like anime high school. You know what? Look, we're gonna do something special here. This isn't gonna world record anyway, so we're gonna have some fun here.
To
Good
begin,
name.
here is today's news.
Right, so flow is that, you know, you go through
Oh,
you go to your room,
How can
go
I
to the
help you
briefing
today?
room, take a mission, and yeah. Fun fact, this is only one of 2 kill all enemy missions that we do in the entire run. Thanks to routing and just the type of missions that we have here. But yeah, we just have the drill ground in the academy. We're just gonna shoot some other cadets, and yeah. There's a lot of randomness in the first 30 minutes of the game.
Moving out.
First thing I want to do here, I'm gonna try to kill that trooper. Maybe. Okay, yes, we got what we needed. Brother's words, it's a potential that increases attack, letting me kill this guy in 1 grenade launch. That's very random.
All right.
Oh, this is good.
On my way. This just might work.
And we're just gonna grenade this guy. He doesn't have very good defense anyway.
Please hit.
Yeah, so from here on out, every main character has to have attended this school, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Roger.
And yep, that's Stephen Bloom, who you may have heard as Zaka in the first game. And he's a kind of interesting character. I don't have time to explain right now, but I will.
Target destroyed.
Right, we're gonna grenade the sandbag, kill a scout, damage another. Alright, if I do this correctly, you're in the way. Okay, I think we could get away with a body shot, just because this guy is kind of below 45 HP. I did the math, the numbers don't lie, they spelled disaster for him today. Bam! Just like my math proved.
Good.
Alright. We go through our flow, go to room, make sure you hit circle to cancel save. Saving wastes a few seconds per prompt.
To begin, here is
And
today's
now
news.
we are forced to go to the drill grounds where we will be leveling up and upgrading our classes if we get the opportunity to.
Welcome to
R&D
R&D.
is where we get
Make
our
yourself
equipment
at
and
home.
tank stuff. And as you notice, menus are very quick in the overworld. The game, I believe, runs at 30 frames per second inside the missions. But yeah. Yep. So we got a mission where we just gotta get to the glowing point and hopefully not get killed along the way. Avon is the only unit that can change between the 5 main classes: Scout, Trooper, Engineer, Lancer, and Armor Tech.
I'm just getting started.
Right, nice thing about these tutorials is that they stop these guys from firing.
Okay.
I'm just running like a madman, running like an idiot, I'm hoping they don't
I
die.
see what.
Oh!
I'm just getting started.
I'm just getting started. We haven't died, that's very good.
Okay.
We're gonna
let's
hide
go.
behind a sandbag to give ourselves a little bit
I
of
see
defense, make us immune to headshots. End phase. And, you know, nothing bad will happen, I guess. And just like that, we're gonna recover a little bit of health, and we'll just run along to the camp, or area, whatever.
What's a little blood
Or
loss?
what are they? And we are already on our story mission. So the way the mission structure works in this game is that you have your several key missions that you gotta do. Do them, you unlock a story mission. Do the story mission, you go on to the next month. Now, what makes these story missions kinda unique is that they have fixed enemy placement and stuff. the regular missions, they will have random enemy
To
placement.
begin,
And that's where
here
a
is
lot of the
today's
challenge in
news.
running this game comes from, among other things. And we gotta do these red marks. Those are required cutscenes. A lot going on, so I will probably explain the story in a little bit here. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of scout rushing. Yvonne has the most health out of any unit, I think. Especially for scouts. And just good defense and everything, and so he's just good as a scout, and you're going to see how we're going to do things. But yeah.
Okay, let's go.
We're going to do some
I see
running.
one.
And
Enemy spotted. The crisis is a turning point. Right, bro?
Brothers Words, that's good.
Ha! What's a little blood loss?
Want to kill this guy. I like to fire up close because I do not trust the accuracy in this game
Alright.
early on.
Enemy spotted. Okay, let's go.
Alright, here we go. Come on.
Crisis is a turning point. Right, bro? Ha! What's a little blood loss? All units. I see one.
Ooh yeah! I ain't dead! I feel
Coming at ya.
good! I am invincible! Can't stop me! Can't stop me, game!
Enemy down.
I live dangerously. Alright, so shout out to Alpine Escape for what I'm gonna do here. What I'm gonna do here, we're gonna save a few seconds. And I'm just gonna use Latte just because she has an annoying voice. Destroy a tank with this conveniently placed crate. Kill ourselves early. Mission complete. And we are done with January. So now we're into February. We still have a lot going on here.
To begin, here is today's news.
Alright, gonna skip some more cutscenes here. And then we're gonna draft our unit.
How can
We're
I
gonna
help you
draft
today?
for the rest of the run, basically. So, if I remember this correctly here. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. Again, I'll probably explain things because we still have a lot going on here. But yes, that is Valkyria that you're seeing. She is a password unlockable character. He has the most health out of any scout outside of Vaughn. And we're going to use her to finish this mission rather early. So here we have the nighttime condition, which kind of means we can't see enemies right away. But when you play the game as enough as I have, kind of know what to do. Gotta run around,
There
and
you
we're
are.
just gonna run, grenade launch, capture camp.
Engaging. There you are.
We're gonna aim a bit more to scout to kill him and to get rid of the trooper.
Enemy neutralized.
Whatever, we're just gonna kill him, no big deal.
I invite you to try. Die!
And just like that's
Enemy
really
neutralized.
easy. And then we're gonna have the only mission in VC2 where we're gonna use the APC, and you'll quickly find out why. Alright, we got steel parts. I'm just hoping for the next mission, whatever, that we get what we need. Again, I will explain.
To begin, here is today's news. Ah, Yvonne, how can I help you today?
APC wall. So in this mission, we have to use the APC. Everything's fixed. I'm gonna try a dumb maneuver where I'm gonna knock an enemy unit close to another so I can set up a one grenade toss, kill two at the same time.
I'm rolling out.
Here we go, using the APC.
Go down.
Yep, as you can see here, the machine gun fires very slowly. We have 30 shots to get through.
Enemy silent. Hostile spotted.
And we're just gonna get in position for the other APC here.
Right. Let's get her. Careful. Could still be. Eat this.
And yeah, we don't even have to go to the back. We can just shoot from the side and it's gone.
Down you go.
Alright.
Moving out.
Alright, we're gonna use a Vaughn
Let
here.
me at him.
Let me at him. Hopefully this works. Oh, that was good. I feel good. Yep, this is like, yeah. This is a strategy RPG with third-person shooter action and an overhead for tactical stuff.
Okay, let's go.
I'm just gonna get a little bit closer and there we go.
Enemy down.
Yep, this is the anime high school episode of the series. Alright, we got one more mission to do after this, and then we're on to the story mission. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of customization with how you can play
To begin,
VC2 and
here is
VC3 for
today's
that
news.
matter. Yeah, the games 2 and 3 were PSP
How can I
only.
help you today?
Arching exercise. I'm gonna go out of my way to kill an enemy unit so I can get credits, and I will explain that at a good possible point here. Alright, so the way that you upgrade your units in this game, you can't simply level them up. You have to get credits from certain missions. Certain missions give certain credits, and how often you use your units will make them eligible for credits. What type, how many, and how many of each,
Moving out.
they're unfortunately random.
Enemy spotted.
And I just want to get the odds in my favor here. Normally, in the shortcut,
Enemy
there
spotted.
may be an enemy unit, but there
Enemy
wasn't.
spotted.
That's random enemy placement.
Okay,
Something
let's go.
that's normal for the regular missions of the game, non-story missions.
I see one.
I'm just gonna kill this
Yeah,
guy
I
in
feel
his
great.
face, and I feel great.
Coming at you. All right.
Now we're just gonna run on over.
Moving out.
Just run on over to the orange point.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, let's see what we get here. Okay, I feel pretty good. All we need is a certificate. We should be good to go. We are guaranteed a class upgrade to Scout Veteran.
To begin, here is today's news.
Alright, so coming up, we have a mock battle tournament. That's going to be a bit of a story arc in the game. But since we're skipping all the cutscenes, yeah. The only time you're going to hear about the story is whenever I talk about it.
Moving out.
So the goal here, we just have to destroy the enemy
Enemy
commander. we're just gonna squeeze on through here.
Enemy spotted.
As you notice, the
Let me at 'em.
hitboxes for landmines in the portable games are much smaller than that in 1.
Okay,
And I think 4,
let's
but
go.
yeah. That's where we can get away with this
Turning
sort of
point.
stuff.
Right, bro? Coming at you. Enemy down.
Right, and now we get to use my favorite character in the game, Zeri. Swoon. Blush. My man.
Moving out.
We're just gonna run past everything.
I'm in top form.
And yep, that's Crispin Freeman for the English
You're
voice
through.
here. The only competent person in the circuit of idiots. So we
I see
grenade
you there.
the sandbag to stand him up. We want to set him up so we can shoot him from behind here.
You're through.
Oh, okay, that's to be expected. If you get lucky, you can kill him in one go, but that happens.
Watch and learn.
But yeah, if I were to grenade him directly, it would make my setup a bit rougher.
You're through.
But yeah, there we go. That's already
Yes.
done. The neat thing about the story mission, I think it's the only mission where we get a guaranteed certificate drop. That's really important. Alright, now we have defend missions and when I can actually explain stuff about the game.
To begin, here is today's news. Ah, Avon. How can I help you today?
Right, we got 2 defend missions. We're just gonna do nothing. Yep, we're just gonna place a tank and just pass turns.
I'm rolling out.
Alright, so I can kinda explain some stuff. Also, I forgot if it's on this turn or the next turn, there's a weird bit of lag that happens on every version of the game, whatever you run on. Emulator, PSTV, or the PSP itself. But, yeah. But yeah, so Valkyria Chronicles 2 is the sequel to the first game, originally released in 2010 in both Japan and the West. And yeah, so this is the first time the game was on the PlayStation Portable, so a lot of changes were made. So the game trades in like the big large-scale battles with the larger maps for more faster-paced skirmishes done on maps divided into smaller areas, kind of to fit the whole handheld format. And the game takes place 2 years after the events of the first game. So Empire's been defeated against all odds, but it leaves Gallia kind of in ruins, and they need to rebuild. And then you have a bunch of rebels led by this noble family who wants to overthrow the ruling family and take over and expel the Darksons and do ethnic cleansing, for lack of better word. And the only line of defense between the rebels and the nation of Gallia is a bunch of military cadets, high schoolers. And that's the very abbreviated version. I know even I will admit the story is not the best, especially when compared to the first game, but
To begin, here
I
is
still feel
today's
obligated
news.
to explain things. There's still things to enjoy. This game, because of the change in tone
How can I
from
help
like
you today?
more serious to like a heavily anime tone, among other things, and the fact that this was a PSP game released in 2010 when it was kind of dying off in the West, it did not sell well at all. And because of that, we didn't get VC3. Yeah, but there's a appeal to stinky, shameless anime cheese. But yeah, oh yeah, I forgot this game can get very dark. Well, the only thing we have to do is just free an enemy ace.
Right.
Enemy
let's
aces
get
are,
her done.
like a better word,
Eat
enemies with names. We got Bloodthirsty, that's their random potential that lets me attack twice in one go.
Down you
That's
go.
actually really good. But yeah, so if you kill an enemy ace the first time, you get weapon plants. You repeat the mission and you kill them again, you have a chance of getting one of several items. You could get a material drop, you can get a lance weapon, or you can get a stupidly broken tank turret that will break the game completely wide open. That's what we're hoping for. Yeah, so I gotta be mashing start for a lot of this game because I gotta skip the player phase animation, the enemy phase animation, the cutscenes, text boxes, you name it. But yeah, so the tank turret has a 1/3 chance of dropping, and if we do not get it, I'm just gonna load up a save because I don't want to waste anyone's time here. Oh yeah, like, it's so absurdly powerful, I used it for the rest of the game, even to the post-game, even when I was going for all medals. That's how good it is.
To begin, here is today's news. Ah, Avon, how can I help you today?
Alright, we're gonna do this once again. The 2.5 minutes it takes to repeat this mission is more than worth it for how much time the turret's gonna save over the course of the run. I couldn't imagine doing this run without it. And the reason why we're playing on normal, well, it's just the person who speedran this game before me, Ghouls02, ran the game on normal, and I'd say, you know,
Let's get her done.
there's really no reason to play on easy, to be honest. It's stupidly easy, and the game's already easy enough, but yeah. Normal is just
Down.
customary, whatever the word is.
Enemy silent.
It's just how it's been. But yeah, like, this was the game that really got me into speedrunning proper. This was my first save game, and was really the only game I ran for a little bit. I haven't ran the game as much in the last few years, but I mean, this game has a special place within me. But yeah. It's kind of a shame we're skipping some of the cutscenes because they're kind of good, but there is one, once we finish the run, I have to show off. It is so good. But yeah. These defend missions are kind of a nice break. That's after everything that goes on up until this point. One more turn, and we're gonna find out the moment of truth. Let's see what we get here. Nope, we didn't get it. So, you know, we're gonna load up a save state. So yes, I am playing an emulator. I would run on actual hardware, but I couldn't get some things set up properly in time, so that's what we're gonna do. So, I'm gonna load up a save state here. And because I'm transparent, we're gonna load where we would have left off. Meaning we're gonna do all our menuing, because I believe in transparency. So, alright, so just assume that we got our turret. We're gonna do our first leveling step. Menuing is really fast in this game. Save states, or like an actual RTA run, are not allowed, but because this is a marathon, I have to do it. I'm doing it for everyone's sake here and my sake too. Oh, I can rant about the save system for this game. That gives me something to ramble about a bit. Parts. Right, so that's the turret that we would get. Back. Just trying to think of him forgetting. Yeah, so while placing a decal on the tank is slower, it's just something that I do. It's just old habit.
How can I help you today?
But yeah, I think that we got everything here. And now we have another capture the camp mission. Favorite 3 characters in this game? Ooh, that's a good question. Zeri's number 1. Zeri above all. Now, as far as the other 2, I kind of have to think about that one, but Zeri is a very high number 1.
It's showtime, guys.
I'll have to get back to going on number 2 and 3 as far as favorite
I
characters.
see you there. I see you. You're amazing. You're through. Enemy silent.
But yeah, so March is when, once we get past the turret drop, that's when the game really takes off and things start to really happen in speedrun.
Yes.
I think number 2 would be Alias. Alias is a definite number 2 as far as favorite characters. Number 3, Brixham, he's just a cool teacher. And yes, I named my tank that boy in my backup save, whatever. So even though we have the turret, our tank isn't the most optimal. We don't have the sort of accuracy we want, as we see right here. It will get better, but yeah, because the tank A build doesn't have the sort of accuracy we're looking for here. Yeah, so very rarely will the tank miss like that, but with like a lot of things in this game, you just gotta adjust it and think on the fly. And that's what makes a good run of this game. You know, knowing when things will go wrong and how to deal with it. Because things will go wrong. That being said, we have our third story mission, and it's an escort mission. We're going to be introduced to these very powerful units called the V2 units. They are artificial Valkyria units. They are dangerous and they're downright scary if it's your first time playing.
To begin, here is today's
But
news.
yeah, we have an APC with a very weak turret and not a lot of defense and good movement. That we're going to have to get to a certain point to finish the mission. VIP escort. Trying to remember here. Alright, so this is going to be one of the few times in VC2 that we're going to see orders. Orders cost a lot more CP in this game, like going from 1 per order in VC1 to like 4 at least for defense boost. So it effectively nerfs them. Oh, and also, yeah, fog, which decreases their accuracy, but it does it for both sides. So we got a bunch of V2 units, we got a mysterious guy called Dirk who hits like a truck, And defense boost is pretty much our way of ensuring that we'll survive. It doesn't necessarily make us invulnerable, but it decreases the chances of us dying. Because we can still get unlucky, and Dirk, to my right, can hit me enough times and kill me. Like that. But yeah, that is kind of frightening. Then we got our APC, our very weak, scrappy APC. We have just enough movement to go into the next area. In our phase, Avon's he's gonna get killed, but don't worry, he'll be okay. But yeah. And now it's just a matter of driving all the way to the goal area. We left Area 4 unguarded. Nobody's gonna capture the camp.
Get her done.
The enemy AI isn't exactly the brightest, and we take full advantage of that.
See you there. I'm rolling out.
But yeah, what makes
I'm rolling
the Escort APC not a great vehicle is that you have to manually move it from area to area. That being said, mission complete. You. We're gonna skip a lot of cutscenes here. And now we're going to April. And the game's gonna pick up even more here. But we got 3 missions to go through.
To begin, here is today's news. Ah, Avon.
So we have our first 4 supply crate missions, where we have to pick up crates at randomly placed locations and we hope for good luck. The route for these missions is kind of like a catch-all, so kind of having things in a certain order and hoping for the best, I guess. Let's see what we got here. Right, so I got a yellow marker on the minimap. That means there is a crate. I'm gonna pan the camera to the left. Okay, we see one.
I see one. I see one. Crisis is a turning point, right, bro? Okay.
That's gonna be it for Area 5 here. Shoot, okay. That's actually why we launch. Not a big deal though. But that's kind of demonstrate why grenade launching is very important.
Enemy down.
But we should still have enough command points to get through this mission on turn 1.
Nice work. Things are progressing well.
Watch and learn.
Gonna pan camera to the left. We see one there. And another one here. I captured a camp just so marching credits, they could be important.
Enemy camp occupied. I'd expect no less.
Gonna get Helmut over.
Underway.
And we're just gonna run.
There you are.
Don't run ahead of the pack.
That's actually really good luck. The fact that we didn't have to go to the last area, that saves a good amount of time. I feel very good. What I'm gonna do next here, I'm gonna try to upgrade my
To begin,
units.
here is today's news. My God, you're here.
Nope, nothing there. I can deal.
Welcome to
it is possible to get through, like, at least a good part of the first half of the game with regular units, but part of me wants to kind of redo that mission just so I can have a bit of an easier time here. I think I may do that. But first, we need to get the Light Tank B. The Light Tank B is very broken. It has really good accuracy, better. It doesn't lose AP or movement points from off-terrain stuff, and it only uses one command point. It's that good.
Ah, Avon. How can I help you today?
So yeah, Cerulean Shadows, we are just going to deploy a WanderingmindSR and we're going to kill an enemy unit really quickly. But we have to deal with the fog mission. Looking good here. Alright, first off, we're gonna have Avon destroy his sandbag without knocking the guy back. I use a certain brick as a frame of reference, so right about here should be good. Just like that, that's how I want to do it. Turn him around, and that's gonna set me up for hopefully a quick kill on this guy.
Watch and learn.
Just have to hold out a bit.
Nothing to get wild about.
Alright, wish me luck. That's very typical, but we can easily deal with this.
Okay, let's go.
Controller problems, what can I say? There we go. Could happen in a worse situation, but yeah, that's how this mission usually goes. I am going to try my luck, and I'm going to try to repeat that mission for the marching credit.
To begin,
I'm gonna check really
here's
quick
today's
here.
news.
I've been waiting.
Okay, yeah, so we just need a March 1 credit. Not a big deal. That's actually really weird though. Usually it's the other way around.
Avon, how can I help
This game
you
is
today?
very random with how it does things. So I'm just gonna jump back to February for just a moment, see what happens, and then try to upgrade. Could be a bit easier now just because we got ourselves a bit of an upgrade since February, but yeah. So the estimate for this game is 4 hours and 30 minutes. That's a very generous estimate because there's a lot that can and will go wrong with the game. Stuff like right now, like normally I would have enough credits to have Vaughn as a scout veteran, but I'm just kind of going back to make things a bit safer.
Yeah, I feel great. Okay, let's go. Let me at him. I see one.
All I ask for a game is marching credits, but yeah, that is like probably the weakest point of the game, is the credits system. It gets really farmy, really grindy, and with the way the route is set up, you don't really have to farm or grind, and you kind of hope that the game gives you what you want. Unfortunately, that's not the case. And this is the quickest mission to get the marching credits. Yeah, when PSP games go wrong, they go very wrong. Should give us enough here.
To begin, here is today's news.
I've been waiting.
Right. So we can skip the upgrade animation. We should be good to go. This is what I wanted.
Ah, Avon. How can I help you today?
Alarming developments is kind of a scary mission, especially the first half. We're just gonna run through a bunch of enemies firing at us, which is kind of sums up the speedrun for this game. We just run blindly through things and hope for the best. And usually if the game lets you deploy in an area without camps, think of it as like a backdoor or shortcut, or just something you can take advantage of. Alright.
Okay.
Enemy
let's go.
placement here is random, what type of enemies, where they are, etc. You could get unlucky, you could get a bunch of shock troopers, which we didn't get. Sandbags are random, even the landmines are random.
Coming at you.
But yeah,
Enemy down.
just makes things a lot easier. So Scout Veterans, they have better movement, better defense, they can use Ragnade, and I think that's pretty much it. And we're just gonna use Zeri for the rest here.
Watch and learn. Enemy sighted.
Sandbags are good for conserving AP where
Enemy
needed.
sighted. I feel amazing.
Yep, I feel amazing too.
You're through.
And I think I'm just gonna launch this guy out of camp.
Watch your backs, guys!
Moving out.
It's just faster than unloading the submachine gun. And we killed him anyway, whatever. But yeah.
That's a relief.
I am going to check real quick after this mission to see if we can upgrade Zeri to a Trooper. Trooper elites have better attack, defense, they can use Ragnade, and they can hold, I believe, up to 3 grenades. The nice thing about February, like I said, is that we got our guaranteed certificate.
To begin, here is today's news.
Good. You're here.
That's what I wanted. Okay, we're good now. So now we have the toughest mission in the first half of the game. So the rebels are going on darks and purges where they're going to villages, you know, shooting everyone up, wiping them out, and we're there to stop them. But we are facing off against one of the main antagonists of this game, Baldrin Gosnarl. He plays dirty and he was downright unfair, but we have a way of doing this mission. I have everything correct here. Game should look good here. But yeah, casually, this mission can be a nightmare. No, the snow condition means my units won't really recover health like they would at the end of the enemy turn.
Right, let's get her done.
Easy does it. So yeah, the light tank B won't suffer a movement penalty from the snow, has really good accuracy, and we got our constructor in.
Eat this.
Trying to think, did I forget something?
Keep your heads down. No need to panic.
I'm moving out.
Whatever, no big deal.
Eat this.
Alright, that's weird. That hasn't happened before. Usually it takes one shot.
Down you go.
I don't know what happened there.
Engaging.
So yep, that's weird. That's never happened before. But anyway, we're gonna capture this camp.
I can't get any closer.
We're gonna grenade this sniper. So the goal here is that we have to capture 3 camps in
Enemy neutralized.
different areas.
There you are.
We use Valkyria here just because she has a lot of health for a scout.
Enemy sighted.
We're gonna run her from that camp to the next camp.
Forward from there.
But yeah, height modifier. Height modifier, so if you aim like high enough or below enough, it can do extra damage.
Die.
And we will use that to our advantage several times.
Enemy neutralized.
But yeah, so we have very tight movement, aside from that one mistake. And then we're gonna have Vaughn spawn from this camp, and we're gonna go run past the turret and try to capture the camp without dying. It can be a bit scary. If a bit of a safety strat is to get a Lancer from the camp I captured first, shoot the turret from behind and so. But anyway, that's kind of what I did there.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, I probably aimed my cannon too high. That is a thing that can happen.
Enemy spotted.
Gonna stop right there. That's gonna set me up for turn number 2.
Underway.
Right. And we're gonna try to turn this turret around.
Proceed with extreme caution.
There we go. That should be it. Alright, so we have our 2 unskippable quote-unquote boxes. So Baldrian, he's dirty. He can move anywhere, he can revive fallen units. He has a stupidly powerful machine gun, he has a stupidly powerful melee weapon, he can move between areas. But everything you see what I did there in turn 1, that's for a reason. This is to completely manipulate the AI. Everything is just as planned. The turret, the reason why we don't destroy the turret, it'll summon Baldrian to Area 4. We do not want that. We wanted him in the starting area.
Enemy camp occupied. I'd expect no less.
So yeah, it's just much better to turn the turret around. It'll make my setup work. Let's me slip in, take care of business. Not a big deal, I could just line up and kill both of them at once. We got a sniper, no big deal. Just like that, that's good. We got camp number 2 captured. But because of the enemy AI manipulation, Baldrin's always going to stop here every time without attacking Zeri. This is just as planned. Have we got our tank here?
Right, let's get her done. I see you there. Go down.
Destroy the turret because that's going to keep me from capturing the camp.
Enemy silent. Target silent.
And then we could just get Yvonne. You can use Yvonne or Zeri depending on how you feel. Just run past.
This is a turning point.
Brother's words means we are probably going to kill this guy right away.
Coming at you. All right.
Impressive work.
And there we go. That's how you do this mission really fast. This is the mission I'm most proud of routing, to be honest. Just because of the enemy AI manipulation and everything. The execution, and just how it all looks. That mission took me a long time to route way back in the day, and blood, sweat, and tears, and that's how it looks now. We got our unskippable medal sequences, 7 seconds each. 14 seconds total. But yeah. So, as a bit of a break, we got a defend mission. Yep, so again, with these defend missions, it's just much easier to be lazy, do nothing, and pass turns. But we may have a little bit of setup to do.
I'm rolling out.
But yeah, so we have enemy mortars. So they're just but units that can shoot mortars. They can knock your units around. They can knock them out of camp and make it very easy to capture. So if I'm guessing correctly here, I believe we got lucky and we did not have a tank show up in Area 4. A good way to tell is if one of the sandbag icons kind of gets faded out. It's just the small details I'll look out for. So yeah, this is just going to be very easy and effortless. Otherwise, I would have to spend an action or two to spray that tank. So the idea is that, you know, you want to do nothing, but if an enemy's going to waste time by shooting at your units, you want to get rid of them. Because they're going to bleed your time out. But yeah, so the story, so anime high school, there's a civil war, there's a mock battle tournament with missions that take place in February, May, and July. I'm kind of glossing over a lot, but there's like a lot that I could... And I'm trying my best to kind of avoid spoilers. It's kind of inevitable with this game being a follow-up, but yeah.
To begin, here is today's news. Ah, Avon. How can I help you today?
Right. Preaching to bunkers. This is the first mission in VC2 where we're going to see bunkers. Bunkers, they can hit hard, and they have a lot of defense. Just trying to think out loud here. Alright. Just had to think for a moment on that one. The placement for 3F and 3G is really important. You do not want to mess that up. This is another capture the camp mission. You need to have Avon out to use your orders, and we're going to use defense boost on him. We're going to use Avon for the second part of this area, but for now, we're going to have Helmut capture the halfway camp.
There you are. You're in the way.
Just going to knock him out, or kill him, that works too.
Good.
And we use our defense boosted Avon to get through the rest of this area.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
See one.
So, a thing this game had that no other game in the series had is temporary coding, where you take two materials, you combine them, and you get like a temporary stat boost that lasts one mission. If you do the wrong combination, it'll stat decrease. You don't want that. There is a table out there so you can kind of look things up, but certain materials give you certain effects for certain classes. And because scouts do not have defense coding, we have to use defense boost.
Watch and learn.
And we're going to go for a double kill here if I can.
Nothing to get riled about.
It's a bit finicky. Yep, it's a bit finicky. Okay, I was kind of close, whatever. Not a big deal.
Watch and learn.
Gonna aim at him, and there we go. But yeah,
Enemy silent.
yeah, it's RTS Striker is right. The temporary coding was to incentivize experimentation through VC2. So that's VC2's motto in a nutshell. Yeah, like the amount of customization, like, you know, as drafting units, changing classes around, the branching classes. Did I say tank and APC? And like the different builds you can use. There is so much customization. So many possibilities. We have our thing that we use for the speedrun, of course.
Ah, Avon.
Every class having their own potential, yeah. But yeah, that's another thing. So, AC2 has class. I think I kind of messed up there, actually. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But so that's another thing. So if you exit a mission by accident, you go through not one but two loading screens, just to kind of show you. This is what we're supposed to do. Yes, I'm kind of messing up, but I'm kind of showing you what happens when things happen. And why you want to be sure you want to enter the mission that you're sure of. But yeah, VC2 even lets you use landmines. So, like I was saying, so each of the base classes have two classes that branch off from each other, and those second-tier classes branch off into two more third-tier classes. We're mainly just going to be seeing these second-tier classes. If we're lucky, they see a Scout Elite or a Trooper Elite. But yeah. There's stun grenades, you can use landmines. Like, we're only scratching the surface of what you can do here with the speedrun. The speedrun is still very impressive, don't get me wrong, but yeah, like, there's so much under the hood.
Let's shore up this camp's defenses.
I am gonna play it safe here, and we're gonna... I want to get rid of the supply vehicle. While it doesn't do a lot of damage, it has a high suppression stat, which means it has a good chance of inflicting APU up, which will pretty much instantaneously drain all your movement. We do not want that, and because of that, that's why I destroy the thing. It's more of a good habit. Like, get away with not destroying it, but again, you want to have good habits when you're running this game.
Okay, my turn. That one's down.
Target silent.
And now, we're going to use Zeri to capture the camp. I'm going to kind of run in a diagonal position to the camp, sneak up behind the trooper or whoever, and either kill him or knock him off from behind, capture the camp.
Enemy sighted.
I don't lose. Right, or that can happen, not a big deal. I can just throw another grenade, no big deal.
You're through.
Capture camp. But yeah, like, the nice thing about this game is that there are a lot of ways of doing things, even in speedrun. Like, there are optimal ways of doing things, but even if I don't get them necessarily, I can still finish the mission. So yeah, we're gonna go on to our story mission here. And we're back to the tournament arc, I guess.
To begin, here is today's news.
So this mission, it's gonna get really broken. You'll see how. This mission, especially Area 1, it's a lot easier if Yvonne is a scout veteran. It is possible to do with a regular scout, but you don't have as much defense, you don't have as much movement, and you don't have Ragnarok. So yeah, it's in your best interest to have him as a scout veteran.
Let's go. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Yep, just running past everything like it's nobody's business. And then I'm gonna try to go for a grenade launch. Hopefully I get it. Some of them are easier than others, and grenade launching in this game is a bit weird because it just doesn't make sense, and you just gotta work with how the game works. Not a big deal though. Like, you would think that by throwing the grenade a certain way, you'd launch them sideways, but it's just trial and error and just knowing how the game works.
Enemy down.
And that also applies to VC. Oh yeah, and the enemy commander tank that we're gonna deal with, oh, about that.
I'm rolling
Get it
out.
done!
Hostile spotted. Eat this.
I don't think you're supposed to do that, but yeah, mission complete.
Enemy.
So we're on to June, and just to give myself a verbal reminder, go upgrade, go get that temporary coating. Because we got ourselves an escort mission once again. So, 80% normal, we go through 55 missions required to finish the game. And of course we do which ones, will be the fastest to finish.
The R&D kid. Make yourself at home.
Again, I'm gonna play it safe here for the sake of marathon and kind of upgrade my stuff. You can kind of skip it until like August or September, but yeah. Again, marathon safety. Alright, I think I upgraded everything, and I believe this is the first time we're going to use temporary coating. A few coppers will give us a defense boost. Just like that. Oh yeah, like, the classes are so cool in this game.
Avon, how can I help you today?
Escort to the ruins, APC Bowl. So, we have the desert area. The desert has a bit of a condition which slightly reduces our movement, but... And I believe we are good to go. So, the desert area is the only area that doesn't have any plot-related significance in the second game. And yeah, the game does reuse a lot of music from the first game, but it's still really good, so I can't really complain.
Okay, let's go.
Break through the enemy's attack.
Enemy spotted. Coming at you.
Easy does it.
All right.
Alright, so you're supposed to
Okay, my turn.
use the Lancer first. You damage the turret and then run around and destroy both the turret and kill the scout, whatever, with the grenade, but either way, I mean, it doesn't like keep me from finishing the mission, but yeah, if I was able to explain that clearly enough.
I'm rolling out.
Yep.
Kids, follow me.
But yeah. So normally for this area, you would use a Lancer first, try to aim and hit the turret, then use a run around grenade both and take out 2 units. And the reason why we use defense coating here is because we still take a lot of damage from the Gatling turret. And the Gatling turret can either appear to the south of this, in the south side of the area, or the north side. And Zeri can get killed really quickly if he does not have the coding. So this is all just to make sure that we can finish the mission. And just like that, we have our setup for going into turn 2. I kept Yvonne out in the open just so I have an additional command point going into turn 2. So yeah, enemy leaders. We'll get a second enemy leader that we can assign halfway through the game, which will give us more actions per turn. But yeah.
Moving out.
So we're gonna capture the camp. We only capture camps if we're gonna move our APC from one area to the next. Otherwise, we'll waste time waiting for the enemy to recapture, that sort of thing. Just gonna put Zeri right there, and we're just gonna spend the rest of the turn heading on over to the next camp. But yeah, BC2 and 3 are the only games where the MC is not a tank commander. You can make them a commander, but it's optional. I keep my APC in the camp just so the enemy in area 3 doesn't go ahead and capture the camp behind me. But yeah, commentating while running a game can be a bit difficult, but yeah, to correct what I was saying, the tanks or vehicles in 2 and 3 are not piloted by the main characters. I guess what I'm trying to get at. And we should have just enough movement to get to the goal point. And our escort APC holds up surprisingly well.
I'm rolling out.
Mission completed. And what's up next? We have a defend mission. And some more stuff I'm going to explain. But yeah.
To begin, here is today's news.
But yeah, in 2 and 3, Yvonne and Kurt are our commanders by default, respectively.
Ah, Yvonne, how can I help you today?
Force Guardians. Should be good to go here. This is the first mission where we're going to deal with artillery. Artillery aims in an area where you have at least one unit. The game will cycle through, aim, cycle through again, fire the artillery, cycle through again to aim again. I want to make sure that we don't have any enemy units hiding in the grass here. Looking good so far. I want to get rid of any mortars or sniper units.
Eat this. Enemy silent.
Gonna retreat here. And destroy the tank over here. And we're just gonna leave the tank in area 4.
Let's get her done. Go down.
Hope for the best of accuracy.
Down you go.
Now we can push forward.
So, armor techs are defensive melee units that have a shield and like a pickaxe. They can build sandbags. They are very tanky in that they have defense. they can be upgraded to fencers, which are melee units with a really powerful sword and a shield. And then you could go to Fencer Elite or Mauler. A Mauler is a melee unit that can destroy armored units with a pickaxe sort of thingy. Hammer, whatever you call it. But yeah. But for the purpose of VC2 and the speedrun, enemy scouts won't bother attacking these units. And that helps speed up things. I actually prefer if the enemy don't get killed by their own artillery. That way, the game doesn't waste time trying to call in more reinforcements. I know this may sound counterproductive, but there's a reason I say this. But yeah, I forgot if we got to turn 6 or 8. But yeah, that's kind of another thing about this game. The defend missions drag on. This was kind of alleviated in the third game, where defend missions are really 5 turns at most. But yeah, like, armor techs and especially fencers were really broken in this game. Their defense got nerfed really hard in the third game. Especially if you're playing on normal. Now, going back to VC2, armor techs are a pain to upgrade in this game because of the actions, and it's just going out of your way to use these slow-moving units. Again, this was remedied in the third game where they went from a random credit-based system to a points-based leveling system for upgrading your classes. Armor techs take the least amount of points to upgrade out of all classes in the game. Alright, so maybe I was a bit wrong there. It wasn't so much their defense got nerfed, but that's what it definitely feels like. I mean, with the fencers. With the fencers, kind of back to what I was saying, so with the fencers, I don't know if their defense was nerfed or not, but they just get hit a lot harder. Armor techs actually become a lot more useful in the third game compared to the second game, as useful as they are for the speedrun. But yeah, like, fencers are a different class in VC3, and 2, they're kind of an offshoot of armor techs. But yeah, there's a lot more I can explain here, but yeah.
Here is today's news. Avon.
We are on June here. Alright, impregnable APC. So for this one, we can either play it safe or we could play dangerous. But yeah, so here, we're gonna try to run past everything and hopefully not die. And we'll see if this works or not. If I don't have an enemy shock trooper as soon as I exit the shed, we should be good. Otherwise, we may have a problem.
Moving out. I see one.
Alright, we should be good. Don't mess up. Oh god, oh god. Okay, we're good, we're good. Get up in his face. This can be nerve-wracking. Just like that! That's the thing that can happen. We're gonna go for a backup plan. Alright, backup plan.
I'm on the move.
We're gonna turn the turret around.
Remember to keep a watch on your surroundings.
Moving out.
But yeah, that's kind of the thing with running this game. You gotta kind of have a backup plan for just about anything.
You're through!
The pain of using that path. And me missing at point blank is a thing that can happen.
Man down! Hurry!
Still though, I think time-wise we're doing pretty good. We are giving ourselves an estimate of 4 hours and 30 minutes. And that's just because so much in this game can go wrong. Hopefully I finish much sooner than that. I would be happy if we get a sub 4 hour in this run, but we'll see what happens.
I'm rolling out.
And behold the power of the turret. Once again.
Eat this.
There we go.
Enemy.
Respond! Hey, what happened?
Alright, so for June... So we have our 3 main characters, Yvonne, the hot-blooded one, Zeri, the cool-headed one, and Cosette, the cheerful but very dense-headed one. And so, Cosette finds out that her hometown is under attack by the rebels. Yvonne decides she's going to sneak out and try to do something about that. Without really telling anybody. So what we're going to do, we're going to sneak in and blow up a weapons depot. Now with this mission, we're supposed to... The game wants you to open some gates and stuff, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to make a straight line to the finish. And I'm going to make sure I'm looking at the ground like it's a GoldenEye speedrun.
Listen close. Hold fast. Hunker down and defend.
We're gonna cheat this, all right.
I see one. Enemy spotted.
Ah, yeah, that's how we do it. Just like that. And now we go on to our second story mission. But yeah, so the rest of Class G finds out, and they're along, and now we're gonna drive the rebels out of there, out of this area.
How can I help you today?
I want to make sure I'm doing my setup right here. Alright, we should be good to go. There's a lot more story behind this whole month, but again, I'm trying to keep things simple so I can actually explain the game. So here, once again, we have Yvonne out in start, and we're going to use Defense Boost for the last part of this game.
Hunker down and defend.
But for now, we're going to use Valkyria as our scout just because she has a decent amount
Enemy
of
sighted.
health.
Enemy sighted. Moving out.
Gonna run,
There you are.
launch this guy out of the camp. Just like that. And with the power of Defense Boost, we're gonna run past a bunch of Kool-Aid and get to the camp. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Moving out. I see one.
Hopefully I did this correctly. Yep, I did it. Grenade launching this game, I swear. But yeah, we just bypassed some poisonous water, powerful tank, and a regular scout. And because this is a speedrun, we are skipping quite possibly the stupidest moment, not in the game, but in the entire series. Alright, so Cosette has trauma from like all the people being injured and badly hurt. And she can't heal, he has trouble healing people, so Yvonne is like, he shoots himself. He kind of forced Cosette to heal him, so she can heal everyone else. I wish I was making this up. Yvonne gets in a lot of trouble for what he did there and everything else he did during those story missions. How do I aim the grenade? You get used to it. You just throw and work with how the game does it. I wish I had a better explanation. Alright, should be good to go. This is, I believe, Fly Crate Mission 2 out of 4. Oh yeah! Cosette has a potential that makes her useless, so she has a probability of losing all movement halfway through her AP.
Watch and learn.
I'm gonna pan over to my...
I see you there. Those moves.
I see a crate.
Excited. Nothing to get wild
Looking
about.
good so far. We got another crate. Thankfully, we do not have a V2 unit standing outside the shed. That makes me a very happy runner.
I know you're there. Come out and fight.
Going to look at my tank here and the area.
Rolling out. All right, kids, follow me.
Whatever.
Okay, let's go.
I just like having the Vaughn in this placement just because he has good defense. He can deal with all the enemies firing at him. And now we go to our last area.
I invite you to try.
Nope, nothing there. Let's try the other.
Let's get this started. I see fresh meat.
Anybody else hear that?
Enemy spotted.
There we go, mission complete. Oh, it's when, okay, correction. So, it's not when she's halfway through her AP, but it's when she's fired at that she has a chance of losing all her movement. When she's being fired at by enemy units.
To begin, here is
Yeah,
today's
engineers
news.
are not used very often in the
Ah,
speedrun.
Vaughn, how can I help you today?
So guess what, we got another defend mission. Right, I was mixing it up with VC3 where Riella has a potential where if she gets halfway through her AP, she can just lose the rest of her AP. But yeah, so here in this defend mission, we want to kill any enemy units that's going to waste our time during their phase. That's actually pretty good with where we want our supply vehicle. So destroy supply vehicle.
Down you go.
Hunker down and keep bringing the fight.
Hostile spotted. Right, let's get her done.
But yeah, you got to see how stupidly broken the turret is. There we go. One shot to the head.
Target silent. I'm rolling out.
Hopefully that should be everything. Yeah. There may be an enemy Lancer in area 4 or 5. We don't know until we get past this phase. But if he shows up, I need to kill him. Because he can cause problems. But otherwise, we have 2 armor techs there who are just going to guard the camp and do absolutely nothing. So I see where the Lancer shows up. We're gonna kill him. Doesn't need to be there. Going down. He's going down.
You're through.
Take it, Tin Can Head.
Yes.
That's another thing. I just find the helmets for the rebels to be so goofy looking. I can't take them seriously. That's just me speaking here. But yeah. But yeah, the incredibly broken tank is what makes the speedrun for this game so fun for me. Yeah, they don't have drip, they don't have all those hot bars. But yeah, like, we can just leave the tank there. It'll look like it's in danger, but I have it all worked out. No worries, nothing bad's gonna happen. But yeah, so with this area, the weather condition, lightning, one of those rods is gonna get struck per turn. And it hurts both enemies and allies alike. But yeah, smooth sailing from here. July is one of 3 months where we have 4 missions instead of 3.
I'm rolling out.
Kinda slipped my hand there, but no big deal. Defend missions are a pain, and we're not even to the worst of them yet. Yep. Alright, turn 8 finally. So the next 2 missions are going to go by really quickly. We got the rather slow ones out of the way.
To begin, here is today's news.
And we're skipping the absolutely fan-served sea pool scene, because this is a speedrun.
How can I help you today?
Alright, we got a quickie here. I want to make sure I'm doing everything right here. Could be good. Yeah. We won't be watching the pool scene for obvious reasons, but we have a better cutscene we're going to watch much later on. Desert condition means slightly less movement, but we can deal. Avon having more movement means he's going to capture the camp on the bottom. And we're going to try to do a twofer here. Alright, aim for the plank. There we go. And then we could just run over to the other camp.
We shall strike them first.
I invite you to try.
We're gonna launch this guy to the side. Hopefully I got this right. Oh, yep, that looks good. Looking good to me. And now we're going to build a ladder and take out some fools. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I know there's a new kind of setup. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this correctly.
Eat this!
Boom! In your face!
Down you go.
It's that boy.
Watch and learn.
I don't lose. I believe this looks right. I hope it is. Or not, whatever. No big deal. We can just kill him. It's only like a few seconds or whatever. Yeah, with the speedrun, like, there are all these small time saves here and there. This guy can be a jerk and dodge. That's dodge number 1 of the entire run. We're an hour and a half in the run. But yeah, like I was saying, you have all these time saves and all. And you want to get these small ones here and there, try to get as many as you can. You don't have to get all of them, but you know, you just want to get enough to get you into a good time. Yeah, the physics on the grenade, they don't make sense. I just do what works. Thankfully, next mission is gonna be quick.
To begin, here is today's news. Ah, Avon, how can I help you today?
A gust of wind is going to be a total breeze to get through. I think we got everyone. Alright, wait for it. Wait for it.
Eat this!
Ah, yeah! Oh, I love doing that every time.
At this rate, I can't move forward.
Moving out. Let 'em. I'm just getting started.
Blind shots are so fun to do. And now it's just a matter of running to the camp.
Enter combat! I'll show you what a star can do. I found one! I found one! You're in the way! So there. Target silent. Enter combat! You're in the way!
Yep, so Anisette is the younger sister of Edie Nelson from the first game. Oh yeah, now we are on to our July story mission, the late teen finals. So there's a character named Juliana who's like this, you know, very rich, well-endowed woman who's very stuck up, and like she thinks very lowly of like Class G, who are kind of considered to be the good-for-nothings. And she and Zeri develop a huge rivalry,
Here is today's
and
news.
there are hints that it could be more than that. But in any case, we have a tournament we gotta win. Totally not crushing on Zeri. Right, we should be good to go here. We're gonna do this really quickly. Wanna finish this mission in one turn, otherwise very bad things are gonna happen.
Okay, my turn.
So you may recognize this as the music from the opening movie for this game, at least for the American and I believe European versions. There was an anime opening song, or well, just a song that was in a Japanese version, but it got removed for Western release. And By hugging the tank, I can just slightly outrun the tank, not get shot at, shoot him from behind, boom. I love doing that. That's another thing I'm proud of doing. But yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah, all 4 games get openings in Japanese. But word advice, especially if you're streaming the 3rd game, don't let the opening play out because you could get hit with a copyright strike or whatever, or get muted. That has actually happened. Getting that part of the video muted. But anyway, we have Juliana to kill, and because this is a marathon run and I like swag, I'm gonna be very extra here.
Let's get her done.
Alright, so we got our tank, and because I feel like it, I'm just gonna drive backwards. No reason why. I got the drip. So, I was supposed to knock her the other way around, that way she spawns outside the camp, and I could kill her in one shot. The camp gives her a bit of a defense boost, so I'm gonna be even more extra. We're just gonna use Zeri. We're gonna run past the tank, we're gonna slide past the landmine, and we're gonna try to finish her off.
You're through.
There we go! Mission complete! And with that, we are officially done with the first half of the game. The game's gonna jump up and challenge from here.
To begin, I have a new award to pass on to all of you.
Just gotta go here to end the month. Then we are on to August. So August is when the school festival takes place. I think that's all that's going to happen here story-wise.
Today's news.
But we have some things we gotta do here.
Ah, Avon, how can I help you today?
Got to assign our second leader here. Should be good to go here. Killer assault. So we got yet another capture camp mission in the desert. So just like last time, but we only have. I forgot to deploy Zeri. Hopefully that shouldn't be a problem. And we got a tank, which hopefully shouldn't be a problem. We could just run past. Just like last time. There we go. So it's the basically the exact same mission as one we did in July, but only one camp.
I'm rolling out. I see you there.
Hopefully this works.
Eat this.
And we're gonna use Zeri.
Moving out.
Yeah, so... Oh yeah, the enemy, we get upgraded enemy units. So we have heavy gunners, which are defensive units that, if you're not careful, they could kill you pretty quickly.
Enemy silent.
But yeah, we got our double kill and capture camp and mission. I think what our next mission is. Actually, for this one, I am actually going to do a marathon safety strat. I am going to get attack boost, just in case things go wrong with the following mission.
To begin, I have a new award to pass on to all of you.
You're here.
Alright, all we gotta do is train our troopers to level 5, I believe. Alright, we got attack boost. We got what we needed. Skip some cutscenes.
Ah, Avon. How can I help you today?
Alright, I think we do this next, but you can do certain missions in kind of any order, but I have my own way of doing things. We absolutely need Zeri deployed. So we have enemies that can shoot purple bullets. We have enemies that can shoot purple bullets and afflict us with attack down. That can be really bad depending on what type of enemy we get at camp. We can get a mauler or a sniper. We'll see what happens. We also have engineers. They're just pesky.
Right, bro? Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Don't let up the offensive.
Alright, so we just got engineers. Let's see what we get over up here.
I see one.
Oh! Huh. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. Here goes nothing. I think I got it. Yes, we're good. Oh, I am so glad we got that. That is a frightening one for me.
Occupied. I'd expect no less.
I'm rolling out.
Oh, look at the snowman in the snowstorm.
I see you there.
Pay close attention to them.
But yeah, Hank has to be here.
Hit you with blood.
I'm rolling out.
Hopefully I did this correct. Shoot, I think this is good.
Right, let's get her done.
Did we get it?
Eat this.
There we go. So we got our blind shot here.
Rolling out.
Like,
Go down.
there we go. That's actually really good that I got that grenade launch. If you mess up, things can go very wrong. We have one more mission to go for this month. I'm going to check something really quick here.
To begin, here is today's news.
Again, marathon safety.
You're here.
Oh, alright, we didn't get it yet. Alright, so next mission,
How can
it's
I help
very
you today?
involved. The Cerulean Menace. So we have different areas we have to go through. We have V2 units. And trying to get through this mission in one turn. Put it on here. And Zeri goes here. It's very important that you deploy Zeri. Every command point counts. Gonna start off in area 1. Gonna run around, get into the trenches, do a grenade launch, and capture the.
Expand control of the
Oh yeah, did I tell you that there was one run a long time ago where I got hit by a bullet from the bunker and I got hit with ABUs up. Yeah, that was not a fun time. Alright, please tell me I got this. Yes! I can never be too sure if I get it until it actually happens, so go me.
Enemy camp occupied. I'd expect no less.
Thinking out loud here.
Enter combat.
Yeah, I think, using a trooper here.
Enemy spotted.
Please be careful.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Enter combat. Enemy spotted.
Yeah, you want to destroy a supply vehicle. Thankfully, they are very weak.
Well, of course.
Alright, so because we have a landmine and a sandbag, our tank is going to spawn a bit closer to the camp where we need to get.
Right. Let's get her done.
I want to kill this V2 unit.
Eat this. Enemy silence.
And we're going to knock him out, just like that.
Taking action now.
This is for you, Alpine Escape, your favorite character.
I shan't lose.
Forget it. That camp.
Let's see what we get in Area 4.
Let's get her done.
I am going to use the tank to block shots from the supply vehicle.
Eat this.
We're going to kill the scout veteran.
Enemy silence.
And we're going to do some extreme stutter stepping. So by aiming your weapon, you can take advantage of this low aiming time of the V2 unit. And we can get a pattern going. I am living on the edge. Oh my god! I am living dangerously. I am reckless. Booyah! I did it! I am good. Yeah, so we got our school festival episode.
To begin, here is today's news.
I mean, there's no reason why I gotta go to the R&D building, you know? No reason whatsoever.
Make yourself at home.
Well, there goes the neighborhood. Uh-oh. Attention on deck. Uh-oh. Chopper Dave, we got an uh-oh. Alright, so we got a defend mission, and guess what? The rebels attacked during the school festival. Alright, so this mission can also be really scary, especially if you're first time, but I can show you how to do this very easily. Yes, you too can do this at home. First off, step number 1. Get Yvonne the heck out of there! Step number 2. Tank.
I'm rolling out.
Step number 3. sandbags.
Here I go. Moving out.
Alright, and that is it. So we have to defend 2 camps. We got Dirk showing up again. A lot of V2 units, snipers, whatever. But we want to do nothing, so several things. I got the best armor I could for my armor techs. I got defense coating. And I had them crouch with the added defense of the camp, and they become literal walls. These guys become literal walls. I don't have to worry about Area 3. Nobody's gonna touch Area 2. I just have to keep an eye on my health for Area 1. But yeah, the rebels have this giant airship thing and they just start shooting everyone up and whatever. There's a lot of story stuff that happens. But yeah, by not killing any units, we prevent a supply vehicle from showing up here around turn 6, I believe. I forgot. But we also keep the enemies from deploying any more enemy units. They can send out commandos, which are 3rd tier troopers with flamethrowers. We do not want them. But yeah. Otherwise, if you try to do anything else, this mission is very scary to do. Yeah, they don't have a gun, they just ram it into a clock tower. Looking good here, so yeah, like three armor attacks and just passing turns, and we have 2 more to go, and we should be onto September. Yeah, enemy limit area mechanics are coming into play here. I don't know if Dirk can move between areas, I don't know. But yeah, do what I do here, and you're gonna have a very easy time. Right, almost there. Yeah. So we're going to be skipping a lot of plot-related stuff, but basically the rebels, they deal a crushing blow to the academy. Morale is at an all-time low, and this allows the rebels to march in the capital and take over, and put Cordelia in jail. So things are not looking very good. I am glossing over a bunch of things, but that's the very short version. Alright, now we're on to September. And yeah, we got a few more months to go.
To begin, here is today's news.
Okay, come on, game. Yeah, it can be a bit finicky. But once you get there, it skips several in a row. And we go into our first mission
How can I help you today?
of the month. And this is one where we're gonna do a lot of breaking here. Alright, should be good to go. I don't have to worry about Area 2. I just have to worry about Area 5. So we're going to take advantage of the height bonus for damage here.
Right, let's get her done.
How you doing?
I see you there. I see you there. Hostile spotted. Go down. Enemy silent.
Nicely done.
I'm rolling out. Go down. Down.
Oh, I feel good.
I can take you all. Down you go.
Next, we are going to completely block the pathway here. Get us in a position, just keep on shooting at
Get
this
her done.
ace here until he dies.
Cute.
Come on, yes! Stay down!
Down you go.
That's actually really good. This guy can have a pretty high evasion stat. Just like that, we should be done. I don't think we have to do anything else, but we keep those enemies on top from getting all the way down to the bottom of the area. The armor tech in Area 2 is going to keep the enemies from doing absolutely anything. And yeah, we're just going to keep on passing turns. This is a 6 turn. Oh, this guy's going to be dead soon. I think he's gonna die. It'll be fine. What's the worst? I mean, the worst that could happen is that the guy breaks through the defensive line and he dies. And, well, no, he doesn't die, but I get a game over. Yeah, so if they break the line or they capture the camps, it's game over. Oh yeah, that's something I forgot. So in the handheld games, you have the option to turn all enemy animations off. This makes the game go by a lot faster for the speedrun. I completely forgot about that. The game still has to process everything, but it makes things go by a lot faster. I'm going to do the second part of my R&D trip. Again, I am going to go for copper for safety.
To begin, here is today's news.
Welcome to R&D, kid. Make yourself at home.
Yeah. Thankfully, upgrading weapons is very straightforward and very fast. The estimated complete time, yes, I know it could be something that should have been on layout, but it is on schedule. The estimate is 4 hours and 30 minutes. It's a very generous estimate to allow for anything that may happen in the game. So yeah, we're a little bit more than halfway through. I'm gonna check the drill grounds real quick. always nice to have another trooper veteran. Yeah. Like, there is so much that can go wrong, and like, there have been Please get this up here first. But yeah, like, when I ran this game on the GDQ hotfix last year, like, my run ended up being like 4 hours 30 minutes, something like that. A lot could go wrong. Like, if I can get I forgot what world record is. I want to say like 3 hours 23 minutes something by Alexis. That's a really good time. If I can get a sub 4 hour run in a marathon, I will be happy with that. So, the reason I get defense code is in case I get a bunch of troopers on the bridge. Which I somehow did not. I think you could get 2 or 3 if you're really unlucky, but yeah. It's just nice to have. Even then, V2s hit really hard. And now we're going to do stutter stepping. So, stutter stepping in which we aim our weapons repeatedly to take advantage of the slow attack animations of V2 units. So, different weapons and things have different aiming speeds. Ragnade has the fastest aiming speed, so we use that.
Enemy spotted. I see one.
Want to get a pattern going. And we got a kind of dodgy grenade launch going up here. Think this should be good. Oh god, here we go. I don't think we got it, but whatever. Easily fixed. But yeah. One HP! Oh my god. Any counterattacks. Not a big deal. Right, now we just have the last area to do. Only thing I'm kind of worried about is if we get a supply vehicle at the bottom of the map, because high suppression stat, it can inflict APUs up. I do not want that. You know, or I could just run past and ignore. That works too. But yeah, if you want to be really safe, you could just destroy that vehicle, but yeah.
Of course.
Hey, what happened?
This should... I got versus personnel boost, we should kill him. There we go. Mission complete.
So there.
We have a cutscene or two that we're going to skip in which we get Alias, who is like a young Valkyria girl. She joins our group. Sadly, because she joined so late in the game, we won't be able to use her, but she is really fun to play as. So yeah, we have to do those cutscenes.
To begin, here is today's news. Avon, how can I help you today?
Alright, we got another APC escort mission. This is, I believe, which one was it? Number... I forgot what number, but yeah. But yeah, like, the game stops dropping certificates, which you need for second tier classes, and they start dropping diplomas, which you need for third tier classes. The game is very specific with what credits you need. And that can be a pain.
Moving out.
get rid of the APC. That's very important.
Enemy silent.
And then I want to try to get rid of the Lancer or Mortimer. Whatever he is, he's going to be dead anyway. Oh, so that was close.
Enemy silent.
Okay, let's go.
Right. Okay, good. No landmine on the slope. That's really good because that can be a bit hard to see sometimes.
Don't charge up ahead.
But yeah, so escort missions and supply crate missions drop marching credits. So different types of missions drop different type of credits,
Let's get her done.
which is really important for upgrading your units. If we do not get Scout Elite or Super Elite, not a big deal. As long as they're a veteran, that's all I care about.
I'm rolling out.
We are most definitely going to use Cosette. I don't know.
I'm rolling out.
Nah, I think I'll be fine. I don't see any other Lancers. Just gonna end our turn here. See what happens. So, okay, so if units go down, not a big deal. There's no such thing as permadeath in this game. They just end up in the hospital or infirmary or whatever, and they're on the bench for the next several missions. In addition, you get the Splintered Horn Medal, or as I like to call it, the 7 seconds of shame.
Moving out.
Because it's just that embarrassing.
I feel amazing.
I'm gonna capture camp,
Enemy silent.
Nicely done.
get things up here. And we should be able to do this in turn 3, I believe.
I'm rolling out.
Just gotta watch out for landmines. They can do some serious damage to your vehicle.
Look out below you. It's a trap.
Yeah, certificate credits, and just credits don't drop when you need them to, and it makes this game really random, really grindy at times. Especially if you go into the post-game. Post-game has a lot of extensive content.
Taking the stage.
Here we go.
No, it's this way. Hurry.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Here I go. Watching, Daddy? Thanks, kid.
End turn. And we're just gonna make a beeline for the finish. Oh yeah, so there are DLC that you can download that gives you, like, you know, broken weapons. Oh my god, I am scared. That was too close for comfort.
Right. Let's get her done.
Sorry, I leave this to you.
Careful. They'd still be. Right. Let's get her done. Careful.
Which of the games is most accessible to start speedrunning? I want to say VC1. It has the most resources, it is the most straightforward, and it's relatively easy to pick up compared to some of the other games in this series. I would start there, to be honest. I could argue that Valkyria Chronicles 2 is the toughest speedrun in the series, but that's just my opinion. Even VC3 is easier. Yeah, low difficulty casually, but like for the speedrun, there's a lot of difficult stuff you gotta do and handle. Alright, so what was... Yeah, I didn't necessarily die in the APC, but I thought my base camp was going to be captured. That's what I was worried about. Alright, so we got a story mission, so kind of the story here is that the rebels are stretching themselves out thin as they're trying to take the rest of Gallia. We're going to try to attack them at one of their supply lines.
Remember to keep a watch on your surroundings. Eat this!
Yeah, VC3, especially since we're playing on easy, it is a... I mean, aside from length, it is a pretty easy speedrun.
Get started.
But yeah, maybe it's just me playing this for a long time and just me, but I do think this speedrun can be a bit challenging. There's just a lot of moving parts, a lot of things to learn. Yeah. And the thing with the gimmick of this area is that there's a floodgate.
Let's go.
We have to hit a switch in Area 4 to open a floodgate in another area. We have to use a Vaughn, we have to. And we are going to use a trooper to get through this area because a scout's going to get killed going to the halfway camp. I don't know if VC3 will actually get a normal speedrun, but we do actually have an easy speedrun on the leaderboards. Like, normal, at least casually, does not mess around. I know people who, even casually, drop the game to easy on VC3.
There you are.
1, 2, 4. Oh boy! That was close! Yeah, the timing on that is kind of precise. Kind of messed up the grenade launch. There was a possibility that you could do like a one-turn clear, but we're just gonna do 2 turns. Not a big deal. Yeah, so if everything was done perfectly and I launched the right way, we could try to kill the enemy tank in 1 turn. But even then, it requires us to get bloodthirsty at least once. Just to give us enough actions to destroy the tank at that turn, but
Let's get her done.
I forgot, it does take several hits, so yeah, this is just gonna go to turn 2. Not a big deal.
Go down. Taking heavy fire.
Gonna hide back here. Yeah, like, I personally have done... I S-ranked every mission of VC3 on normal. It was very painful, let me tell you.
I'm rolling out. Hostile spotted. I see you there. Eat this. Major damage.
Yeah, so... Alright, so the way that the one-turn quick kill works is that... So you would normally go into this area with 3 actions, hopefully get bloodthirsty in one of those actions, destroy the tank within 4 hits. But again, not the biggest loss in the world. Alright, we are on to October.
To begin, here is today's news.
Gonna check again for class upgrade. Nope. Going to upgrade our R&D stuff once again here.
Hey, Juan. What brings you here?
Ah, Avon. How can I help you today?
Last line of defense. This is really only 1 or 2 missions where we have to defend the camp and the defensive line. I'm going to do a little bit of setup here to make things. We'll see. It'll make sense. So we're gonna do some setup in turn 1. Kill certain enemies. There are some enemies in area 4 that won't move at all. I'm gonna leave them alone on turn 1. I want to kill the enemies that do move.
I see you there.
Do not allow them to provoke you.
So first, we want to kill the sniper.
You're through.
Now comes the kind of annoying part. This engineer. This guy can dodge. Hopefully he doesn't, and he stays dead. Oh good, he's dead.
Enemy silent.
Now we're gonna... There we go. Use a friendly fire to kill. That takes care... That's Zarek's part of the mission. The classic.
Let's get her done. Go down.
We're just gonna destroy the ABC. That's it for that part.
Enemy silent.
Gonna look over to area 1 here.
I'm moving out.
Why do I have the feeling that we are going to get a tank on the bottom part of the map? We'll find out.
Down you go. Keep pushing them back.
Yeah, usually if I see a APC on the top side, there'll probably be a tank in the bottom.
Enemy spotted.
I called it. I was right.
Out there.
Let's get started. All right. Fire today.
Alright, that should be it. Alright, now... I think that should be it. What happens? Oh yeah, so we got our basically instant enemy turns. We're just gonna keep on passing and we're gonna be done really quickly. Yeah, so there's 2 enemies in area 4, they don't move at all. Those guys in area 1, they're not moving. We're gonna be done. There we go. Oh, and we got gunpowder. That's gonna be very important for the story mission.
To begin, here is today's news. Ah, Avon, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I knew I forgot something. Alright, so for this one, we have to get defense. I'm gonna get defense coding just to make our lives a lot easier.
Ah, Avon.
No, I don't think I
How can
need it.
help
My
you
bad.
today?
It's been kind of a while since I've done this mission. We should be good though. And we'll see what happens. Right, defense boost. Gonna go on Zeri.
Okay, listen close. Hold fast. Hunker down and defend.
So, in the last area, we gotta deal with some cannon towers, and that is exactly why we want to boost up our defense.
Well, of course.
Now we can push forward.
Understand that.
And thankfully, we only have one camp to deal with.
Occupation confirmed.
Area 2 and Area 2, we are gonna use Avon.
Okay, let's go.
Run past
I see
everything.
one.
Strike the enemy.
I'm just getting started.
This should be good. Perfect. And now we're just gonna make a straight run to the enemy camp at the end. But yeah, cannon towers, they are hard to destroy. They hit hard. And yeah,
Watch and learn. Enemy sighted.
it's just, if you don't have that, if you don't boost your defense or whatever, you're gonna have a very bad time.
Moving out. Moves. Enemy sighted. Up.
I am very nervous, not gonna lie.
Moving out. Nothing to get wild about.
Did you see that? That's never happened before.
Enemy silent.
Oh, controller problems, why? There we go. There we go. But we did it. That's the important part. We did it. I need to get a replacement micro USB cable. I think that's the takeaway from this.
To begin, here is today's news.
Very important. We are going to get our temporary coding.
Brings you here.
Right, so Trooper. Yeah, I have a DualShock 4 controller.
Hey, Avon. What brings you here?
Ah, Avon, how can I help you?
Alright, so protecting the water. Alright. Story mission isn't yet. Forgive me, I am a little bit rusty at the game. Like, I still remember most things, but yeah. Especially when you haven't played for the longest time, whatever. Things just happen. Alright, so this is the third key mission we have to do. We just have to capture 3 camps, and this is a rather fun mission to do just because of all the execution and all the stuff that we do. We have the possibility of doing this in 1 turn, but I don't know. Build a ladder.
Kids, follow me.
Gonna retreat Avon, retreat Zeri,
Engaging.
and we're gonna use the ladder we built to sneak around from behind.
Time to teach them the realities of war. Enemy sighted.
Take them on one by one.
Capture that camp, that's important. And we can kind of grenade this guy from behind, which I like.
Engaging.
I think we gotta aim a... This looks good. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want to do. Yeah, so this is a bridge map, but it's at night, so we have some water obstacles and, you know, night vision. That boy is going to build us a bridge.
Get her done.
So again, we gotta hit the floodgate.
Roger. There you are.
Keep an eye on your rear as well.
Alright, looking good here. Now we got area 2. We gotta capture a camp and then capture another camp.
Moving out. Crisis is a turning point.
But yeah, like, it is possible to do this in 1 turn, but it's very precise, and things have to go perfectly. The usual thing is that it'll be a 2 turn, which isn't that bad, isn't that big of a deal. Alright, we're gonna retreat Avon. Gonna get Zeri out here.
Watch and learn. I don't lose.
And we're gonna do some stutter stepping once again.
I see you there. I don't lose.
Run for it. And we're gonna do a grenade launch. Hopefully we get that one.
Lose. I see you there. I don't lose. Nothing to get wild about. You're through.
He's hit.
No! The camp's been taken!
Get the tank out once again here.
I'm narrowing out.
And I'm gonna try to go for a blind shot. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see.
Go down.
Or not, not a big deal. We're just gonna end our turn here. And they're gonna do absolutely nothing. Guys right in our camp, they're gonna do nothing, like I said.
Right. Let's get her done.
Let's do this again. Should aim a little bit here.
Go down.
Okay, nope, not there.
Right. Let's get her done.
Here we go. Let's do this for real.
Eat this.
Let's try one more.
Right, let's get her done. Eat this!
There we go, that's what's supposed to happen. That's a very dumb shot. In any case, we're just gonna use Yvonne. Run on over.
I feel great.
And to be safe, I am going to stutter step.
Crisis is a turning point, right, bro?
There we go. Easy does it.
Coming at you.
This, for the most part, this mission was good. I will take it. This can be a bit of a tough one, but it is very rewarding to do. Even then, it's still one of my favorite missions to play out. Speedrun. Alright, so for real, we have our story mission. And I need to get my
Here is today's news.
temporary coding ready. It's an absolute must.
What brings you here?
Alright, so story-wise, the tide of war has turned, the rebels are kind of like losing, and so Baldrin and the rebels decide that they are going to rig a Ragnite mine full of explosives, you know, trapping and killing all the Darksons within. And we gotta stop Darkson, we gotta save the Darkson. That's the basic gist here. So, we have to fight Baldrin, and this time we gotta take him out. He has really good defense, so we need that extra firepower from the attack coding. Retreat Zay,
Let's go. Yeah, I feel great.
and we're gonna launch this guy out of the camp and get on to next camp.
It's a turning
We're
point.
gonna do this mission in one turn.
I see one.
Yeah, I know I'm leaving a lot of details out. I am giving the very basic version.
They can slow them down.
Alright. Area 3, we got a lot of explosive.
I invite you to try.
Hopefully a stray bullet doesn't hit one of them and someone dies. That would be very bad. That has happened before.
There you are.
But yeah, Baldrin just kind of became the main bad guy.
Enemy sighted. Moving out.
He was kind of like
Engaging.
there, but then he became the really main bad guy.
Excellent.
World record. Oh, could someone pull up world record? At least a time for that.
Watch and learn.
Alright, so we are in the same area of Baldrin. We got a tank, we got towers. We're gonna turn Baldrin around
Watch and learn.
and hopefully go for a quick kill.
Lose. Nothing to get wild about.
Yeah, gotta be really quick because this guy hits hard.
Taking the stage.
And now we have our reason why we are using our attack coding.
Keep casualties to a minimum.
Please hit. Alright, to be expected. We use these sandbags for defense, and hopefully we should finish him off here.
Watch and learn. You're through.
The hitbox for the head is kind of dumb, but we got it. That's average.
Yes.
Alright. And now we are on to the last 2 months of the game. there's a very dumb moment where Cosette has to defuse a bomb. Oh, did I mention she was colorblind? She suddenly gains her color vision back. This game, I swear.
Here is today's news. I got it. You're here.
We are going to do our upgrading for the month right away here.
Hey, Yvonne. What brings you here?
Oh yeah, so we have a dumb plot point happening, but Cosette gets a really good potential called Beautiful World, which lets her do 2 actions in one go. And yeah, that's just only the beginning, like, especially later on, like, post-game and all, like, oh, she becomes deadly. She's like an angel of death. She gives and takes away. But yeah, we got 2 defend missions totaling 20 minutes, so if you need to take a break, you need to stand up, go to the bathroom, whatever, do that, but we are gonna be here for a while. This is the slowest point of the speedrun. But yeah, so for everyone else, we're going to do our setup here. Good to go. So this is the longest mission in the game because we have to defend 3 areas. We have Sandstorm, which means very bad accuracy. Nighttime meaning we can't see everyone right away. There are a lot of commandos with flamethrowers. There's artillery, which the game takes its time to aim and everything. And cycle through.
Let's get her done.
Thankfully, we can just put our tank here in Area 4, Vaughn in Area 5. Now comes the part. We gotta worry about
Hey, glow today.
this area.
Prepare yourself.
We want to get rid of any enemies on the
A
platform.
clean hit.
Now we can push forward.
Taking action now.
Yeah, Sandstorm is extremely bad on odd numbered turns. Full screen spread. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
I'm gonna check the other side.
I see one, sir.
Right.
Taking action now.
I want to have 3 troopers for safety. Oh. But yeah, so here's the thing. So there are going to be a bunch of enemies rushing at us from the 2 camps in Area 3. They will either charge straight ahead or they will try to go around to the left. The reason why we got defense coding is those commandos with flamethrowers, they can be very deadly, and if you have a bunch of enemies gang up on you, people may die. Once I am past turn 2 or 3, I think I can relax, but those parts can be kind of stressful. Right, I think we should be good, so... yeah, the slowest part of the game, 20 minutes worth of defend missions, and this is when I just think on things. I don't usually think deeply during speedruns just because I gotta focus, but yeah. Gonna take a quick glimpse at... okay, I can relax now, so... I guess I can kind of talk about my history with this game. Yeah, so... this game was really the game that got me into speedrunning. Like, I've kind of been watching speedruns for like a good part of like 9 to 10 years, and kind of sometime in 2014 I was browsing speedruns live, and I saw this guy named Ghoul02 who was speedrunning Valkyria Chronicles 2. I love this game. This was, and still is, one of my favorite games of all time. And I would watch him do his attempts, and eventually I kind of got the idea to run the game. It was like, oh, looking at Google Docs, and it's like, oh, Google Notes, and it's like, oh, are you thinking about running the game? But without me thinking, I was like, oh, sure, I'll run it. Little did I know what I was going to get myself into. And so I was doing an internship somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Montana. Didn't have good internet, very lonely, and I just decided that I want to have a go at this game. And I knew that there were a lot of ways I can improve upon what Goal 02 did. Like, credit to him for being the first one. I worked in the broken tank turret. I redid a bunch of things, and it just did my first run September 2014, and like for the next 2 or so years, like I was on a roll. I even tried to get this into RPG Limit Break. It never got in, but I mean there was still a bunch of good stuff that got in. But the last time I actually beat in this game was back in late 2016. Like I think I spent more time routing the game and doing everything into what it is today than doing attempts. But I was always happy when I could do attempts. But yeah, like, I haven't really got a PB since 2016 just because real life became a thing. A lot of things were happening. And it's just me wanting to do other speedruns. Hyper Princess Pitch, which I ran at HDQ 2017. Me looking into the route for Valkyria Chronicles 3. Me trying to speedrun Tales of Zillia, and just some other games here and there, which I have on speedrun.com on my profile. But like, there was also the time I tried to make a basically 100% category called All Missions. Like, I put a bunch of work into it. I even put together an R&D upgrade spreadsheet with the help of Alpinescape. Like, I spent so much time. But it just turned out that All Missions wasn't very practical just because there's so much grinding and farming to unlock the last 2 missions. So I took what I had and I just made it into a walkthrough that's posted on Game FAQs. It is in dire need of updating and stuff, but I do want to revisit it, and I do want to find a way to work in the spreadsheet that I made for the entire R&D, like what materials you need to upgrade, where to get the parts, where to get the weapon plans, where to get them, trying to get all the information in one compact area. But yeah, the level 50 missions, like the really high level missions. Like, I got very burned out in Valkyria Chronicles 2 because I attempted to do all missions. But, no, I just didn't want to let the work go to waste, and I just got burned out from the game. Since then, you know, I've always been happy to show off this game, like, because I ran this a lot and proud of it and practiced a lot for like 2 years straight, I can pick up a lot of games from memory. Like, I can de-rust pretty easily. Like, as you can see during this run, there were things that I forgot, but on the whole, like, I know what I'm doing. And I would love to return to the game in full, like, actually, like, get serious with attempts again, but, you know, things happen. I want to do other things. Final Fantasy XIV has been taking up a lot of my time, but I'm enjoying it. But, like, you know, whenever I have the chance to show this off in the marathon, I'm always happy to, you know, de-rust and, you know, put on a good showing. Things aren't always going to go perfect, but I hope you've all been enjoying this run. I know I have. And hey, you get to see how stuff goes wrong and how I react. That's kind of the fun of me playing this game. Being able to think on my toes and just react quickly. Yeah, like, you're right. This information isn't the easiest to find.
Here is today's news.
I have to commend myself for that.
help you today?
We got our other defend mission. I gotta do a specific setup here. He should be good to go. Yeah. Right, so again, I just gotta do a lot of setup for this here.
Let's get her done.
I want to get rid of the 2 heavy tanks if they show up here.
I see you there. Eat this.
Okay, that's actually good luck that I got them pretty close up and that I'm getting bloodthirsty. Bless this run.
Down you go. Let's get her done.
I feel good.
Let's get her done. Eat this. Damn. Cute. I can take you all.
Okay, retreat tank.
Moving out.
I'm gonna have Zeri. Nope, should be good. Nobody's showing up there. Alright, so very important. I gotta drive the tank precisely straight backwards. Very important. And we're gonna destroy the heavy tank.
I'm rolling out. Go down. Down you go. Impressive work.
Alright, so there's an enemy ace tank in the bottom of this area. It will try to seek and destroy my tank. However, by moving my tank backwards and what I did with that amount of AP, I'm able to hide it just enough from the enemy ace that it won't find it. It won't be able to destroy it. That is so important. It's just one of the things I just tried. I just kept on trying things and, you know, things eventually worked. But I cannot stress how important it is for me to do that tank movement. And, oh yeah, Lancer Elite, we want to kill this guy. That guy can do a lot of damage to our tank.
You're through.
Hide the booty.
Enemy silent.
Respond! Hey, what happened?
Gonna look, check here real quick, we should be good to go. Yeah, RTS Striker has been very helpful. They've been very knowledgeable. Like, I try my best to remember things, but even things slip by me sometimes. But yeah. Again, defend mission. Orders. And you may see the tank, it looks like it could be in sight to destroy my tank, but it will not. It won't be able to shoot it. I tested this. My favorite unit, I love Zeri. He's just packs a lot of heat. I love him as a character, and he's just really fun to use as a shock trooper. The tank is the obvious one, it's because it's broken, but beyond that, Zeri. If Avon is like the legs of the speedrun, Zeri is like the arms, the fist of the speedrun. But yeah. But yeah, another reason, you know, like I hadn't been writing VC2 that much last 5 years or so, but another thing I've been doing, I mean, I've been overseeing the Discord and the speedrun.com pages for the Valkyria Chronicles community. And me getting that position, it was just me more, you know, stepping in just because, being the... And I just kind of grew into that role, and I've got to see the community grow. Like, there was a time when the first game only had one runner. His name was Nitrodon. Like, he was very important with, like, the early speedruns of VC1. First one to really do, like, RTA runs. I know Ye Marsha has done a segmented run for the PS3 version, which is an insane watch. I believe it's still up on SDA and other places, but like, the segmented run is worth a watch just to see the game push to ridiculous limits. But like, especially with the PC version and PS4 version, like, we've had so many more people pick up the game, and I hope, you know, this marathon encourages people to pick up these games as well. Like, I kind of stuck to VC2, but I mean, I did try VC1 for a bit. I would love to get a decent time for the game. I did route stuff for VC. I kind of did that with Nadalum. I got us a Nadalum for running the third game. That's his first speed run. And it was just nice to route a game where I wasn't the only one compared to this game. With that one, it was like two people putting together a route. And VC4, well, you know, we've had people run the game, you know, that's a good activity. Someday, when I feel like hating myself enough, I will try to route and run Valkyria Revolution, but... You know, what I will say is this, I am just so happy that we have a full-fledged Valkyria Chronicles marathon like we're having right now. Like, that's been something I've been dreaming about for a long time. So, I mean, it does mean a lot to me, and this is the first marathon I've organized on my own. I mean, this was... Credit goes to Alexis Goes Move. This was their original idea. They made the idea happen. And I helped do a lot of the heavy lifting and make it a reality like you see here. So shoutouts to Alexis, she's wonderful.
To begin, here is today's news.
Right. So we're done with the defend missions. We are going to be in go mode here. So we got ourselves a very execution heavy mission. We're gonna break it. We're gonna make heavy use of defense boosts, that sort of thing. He got so much money, yeah. But yeah, I use those 20 minutes of kind of downtime to just kind of ruminate on things. And those words come from the heart, they come from the soul.
Okay, listen close. Hold fast. Hunker down and defend.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna focus here for just a moment. I'm getting the rhythm. Getting the pattern. Easy does it. Easy does it.
I see one.
Launch him from behind. It's very important that I do this action and capture the camp in one go. I need that CP to do stuff for the last part of the mission to capture the camp. Because we're going to be reusing him. And now we're going to use the tank here. I'm going to leave that sandbag, not this one, but the one right to my right. I'm going to leave that intact. Let's see what kind of luck we get here. Alright. We got... Oh boy, we got one supply vehicle and 3 D2 units.
Let's get her done.
Here we go.
Eat this.
If I get bloodthirsty, I will be happy.
Down you go. I'm moving out.
But yeah, we need the tank to kill every single one of them things.
Go down.
Oh yeah, I am happy. I'm a happy person.
Down you go.
Like, sometimes if I have too many enemies to deal with, like, I could just be down to 1 CP, and I have to capture the camp in one go with 2/3 of my AP.
I'm just getting started.
Just enough movement to capture the camp. Alright. We got one more mission, and it is Supply Crate Mission 3 out of 4.
To begin, here is today's news. Ah, Avon, how can I help you today?
Excavation Core is it's a fun supply crate mission. I get to have a bit of a fun route with different variations. Just a lot of running around, that sort of thing. Oh yeah, like, I'm not too familiar with VC4 because I still need to play the game. I will do that someday, but yeah, the optimizations, I've been following along. Shoutouts to all of you, you've been doing great.
Stage.
Right,
Enemy spotted.
go time.
Don't run ahead of
I am scared, haha, I'm in danger.
Hardly a scratch.
Alright, plan B. No big deal.
My pleasure, sir.
Hold on. I'll be right there.
I do not trust this game. Yeah, bad things like that can happen.
Thank goodness. My pleasure, sir.
And just like that, you just saw how I just thought really quick like that.
Quickly.
Cover me. I'll take him out.
Thank goodness.
Didn't think we had anyone like that.
That was just really unfortunate placement.
Down.
Moving out.
Because, like, yeah, there's an APC, but then there's that Ragnite crate, and if it explodes, like, I can get killed by Splash.
Enemy spotted.
I also panned my camera to the left, and I see there is a crate
Moving out.
on that cliff. Huh.
Camp occupation confirmed. Keep it up.
Just thinking out loud here.
Engaging.
I'm just gonna run for it.
Out. Moving out. Enemy sighted.
Right, we got one right here.
Fall back.
Engaging.
Yep, we do have one over there.
Engaging.
Gonna check area 1 real quick here. Okay, we're gonna end our turn. We need 4 CP to put defense boost on Zeri, and then 2 CP or so to get to the cliff. That's like a kind of a time waster, but we have to do it if it shows up there. Yeah, if we were lucky, we would have gone with a 1 turn. It is possible, but yeah.
Moving out.
It's just the game being the game.
Moves. Enemy sighted. Nothing to get riled about. Moving out. I see you there. Moves.
Now we're gonna check the last area, area 4. Alright, see a supply crate in the middle.
I see you there. Hostile spotted.
Alright, looks like there's gonna be one in the back. Or wait, no! There's not! Mission complete! Well, that's actually good that we got one there instead of all the way in the back. And with that, we are on to our November story mission. So the rebels are in full retreat. They are planning to escape from Anthold Harbor, but they're putting up heavy defense, and we gotta break their defense. With a, let's just say it's a suicide mission, for lack of a better word. And for absolute safety, we are going to go with our copper coating again.
Ah, Avon. How can I help you today?
Okay, right. There we go. Blasting the aqueduct, so we're going to be under heavy fire and we have to hold out and get Zeri to the goal point. Zeri's by himself, so if he dies, it is game over. Here we go. It's not so much Area 2 that scares me, but Area 3. But yeah, on emulators, sometimes the background thing won't load properly, so if it's all pitch black, that's why. And as you can see, I am taking damage here. I'm gonna heal for safety.
Watch and learn. Don't lose. Moving out.
Alright, get into the minecart. I'm gonna... Right here. We need to throw as many units because... Oh, they're gonna hit us really hard.
Let's get her done. Hostile spotted.
Tank goes here. Enter and our cross our fingers. Yeah, like... As you can see, they're falling down really quickly. Yeah. And that's why we place a 4th unit there. So we're gonna be at pretty low morale. Have I even talked about morale? So morale is supposed to determine, you know, type of potential is bad or good. If you go to 0, it is game over. And here comes the scary part, running past absolutely everything.
Watch and learn.
Oh god, here we go. Oh god! We did it. That is nerve-wracking. So the fact that we did this well enough, that's a relief. We are onto the final month. Right. December, it's over 3 hours, you know, things have happened, but we got 7 more missions.
To begin, here is today's news.
We're gonna have a bit of a breather in our last defend
How can
mission.
I help you today?
So, the glowing symbol thingy for the area effect. Both enemies and your side will recover completely full health at the end of the turns. So you can actually disable certain area effects with like certain equipment that you can put to the, I forgot, the backpack or shoulder of your tank. But we don't do that because we can work around it in the speed run. And if you're lucky, you only have to deal with one heavy tank. But as per usual luck, we have 2 tanks. Oh wow, this is good luck. I will take this. And that's it. That's all we have to do here. Yeah, so after this defend mission, we have a supply crate mission, a capture the camp mission, escort mission, and the end game. But yeah, this is just my time to breathe. So, kind of an interesting thing is that we go through more than half of the missions in the first half of the game. The first half being from January to July. We go through less missions from August to December, but they take a lot longer. So like, you know, it takes like hour 40, 50 to get through the first half, and then the rest of the time to get through the rest. Right, we're almost done here. Right, we have our final supply crate mission coming up, and we're back in the woods. But this time it's a lot more challenging than the first supply crate mission.
To begin, here is today's news.
Here we go.
Ah, Avon, how can I help you today?
There's a lot of luck that can go into how fast we can get through this mission. I'm doing this right here. Alright, we should be good to go here. First thing we want to do, we want to build a ladder.
I'm rolling out. All right, kids, follow me. Hostile spotted.
Oh, look at the landmines.
I see you there.
Retreat of on.
I invite you to try.
Make a run for it. Grenade launch is gonna maybe a bit finicky. We'll see what happens.
Die!
I think this would work. I think. Yes, good.
Good. This should make things easier.
Avon. Ooh! Oh god!
Enemy spot.
And the grenade launched here can be a little bit dumb. just like that, whatever. Not a big deal.
Takes more than that.
Thankfully, we do not have a crate to deal with on the other side of the map.
Enemy down.
Target silent. Occupation confirmed. Now,
I'm gonna take a quick look over here at Helmut. Please, 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 please. Yes, there's one. Right.
Right, let's get her done.
So we're gonna have to build a
I see you there.
build a ladder, get someone up there.
Here I come. Full steam ahead.
So this is probably gonna be. That can happen. That's why you look at the floor. Not a big deal. We're probably gonna go to turn 2. Not a big deal.
Here I go.
That's why you look at the ground.
You're gonna be okay, Allie. I swear. Enemy spotted.
Alright. Here we go.
Watch and learn.
YOLO!
I see you throw those moves. I see nothing to get wild about.
Alright, we just gotta do a cleanup on Area 3. Alright, not a big deal. We can just clean up there.
Moving out.
Then you have to use a grenade to get rid of that log. You have to do that to get to the last supply crate.
We'll cover you.
There we go, that's 2 down. 2 more regular missions to go. I'm gonna do a quick check for class upgrades and then... we're getting there.
To begin, here is today's news.
I've been waiting.
Oh yeah, bless this run. Bless this run indeed. I feel good. Let's do this. We're in go mode. I am on fire.
Ah, Avon. How can I help you today?
We got really good on that. This mission's really fun because the enemy AI doesn't really do anything, and we have a lot of movement, a lot of execution, and a lot of going fast.
Moving out.
Look at that
Enemy
movement.
spotted.
We're gonna hug the wall.
Enemy spotted. I see one.
Flank them hard.
If I do this correctly... Yes!
Camp occupation confirmed. Keep it up.
Moving out. I feel amazing. Moves.
Run past everything. Good. This is what we're gonna do.
I'm rolling out.
We're going to block
See you there.
the Gatling bunker with our tank.
See you there. Go down.
Shoot supply vehicle.
Down you go. Right. Let's
Kill
get it
V2
done.
unit.
Go down. Down you go.
We're gonna reuse Avon once again, I think. Oh, nope, nope, my bad. I can fix this. We're gonna go into turn 2 anyway.
I invite you to try.
But yeah, just look at how the tank just blocks it just enough that we can do what we're doing here.
Enemy camp occupied. I'd expect no less.
Gonna end our turn. Enemy's not gonna do anything. Told ya. And we got very lucky with the supply vehicle placement in area number 1. We want it to be on the north, not the south.
I'm rolling out. Go down.
Alright, supply vehicle down.
I can
Let's see if I can get this or not. Not a pro- you know what, we're gonna make our lives easier. We can take out the V2 unit
enemy silent.
and the
I see you there.
in our next action, but yeah, you gotta destroy supply vehicles to make these V2 units vulnerable.
Eat this.
Gotta rely on the window on the top middle, and we're just gonna run on over to the camp and get to our goal.
Do not allow them the time to think.
Enemies. Turning point. Right, bro?
Good, this should look good. Alright, we're good. But yeah, the gameplay, I mean, I hope how I'm explaining it makes it easier to follow along. Alright, we got the last regular mission of the game, Beyond the Floodgate. In my opinion, it is the most difficult mission in the entire game. When I played this game casually for the first time, I tried to complete every single mission. This was one that I could never do. It felt impossible. And when I started speedrunning this game, this mission felt impossible. It took me a lot of work and effort. When I thought things were going right, they wouldn't. And it just... I didn't know if I could ever nail it down. But I did eventually. This is... to kind of see how the game tries to troll me and trying to trip me up at every time. This mission is when the game is out for my blood. It will not stop and it will do whatever it can to stop me from finishing this mission. But I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna give up. If I give up, the game will win. I cannot let the game win.
Ah,
Right.
Avon.
Get on the
How can I
floodgate.
help you today?
Here we go. This is like a gatekeeper of the speedrun. Literally. This is when I get into high intensity mode. Right. First thing we want to do, we want to check the bridge.
Okay, my turn. I see one. Enemy spotted.
Okay. We got kind of good luck on the placement of the APC. It's very good.
Okay, my turn.
And that's all we're going to do on this turn.
That one's down.
I'd like to call this bridge the Bridge of Death. It is deadly. Rainer's going to be a bit of our diversion here. That's to be expected. I have the feeling that we're going to use defense boot here. I don't know. Yes, we are. Once we open the floodgates, we gotta commit.
Hunker down and defend.
There is no turning back. You just gotta go full on.
Moving out. Enemy spotted.
I am going to...
Medic, quick, over here, hurry.
I'm going to pick up Rainer so we have an extra space. As far as, like, deploying units.
See one.
Every unit counts.
What's a little blood loss?
Go to heal. Oh yeah, that landmine there, where it is, that's just there to troll you and to trip you up. This game is out for my blood. Go time.
Moving out.
Grenade check.
Over here, buddy!
Moves. You're through.
Alright, thankfully we only have one heavy gunner deal instead of two. I'll take this.
Yes.
We also don't have enough credits or enough time to get the snipers. So we never ever get them in our unit. Right. Now we're gonna get our escort HC out of here. Oh, we use the defense coding so Zeri can make it through that run alive. Alright, moment of truth. Yes! Yes! We got the APC on the good side. The side where I can have easy access. And we're gonna do our damage boost here.
Enemy spotted.
This is very good.
I feel good. Like, weirdly good. Randall shoots. And it's good.
We're losing ground! Send backup!
Watch and learn.
Right. We're gonna hide Zeri in the grass. It is an absolute must.
I'm rolling out.
And we need to get the APC away from the camp because there is a enemy AC APC on the bottom. It will wreck you. You do not want to be near it. How are we looking here? How are we looking? How are we looking? We're looking good. I cannot stress enough how intense this mission is. If I sound like I'm intense, I really mean it. I will not be denied. I will not be denied. I will not be denied.
Moving out. Enemy sighted.
Just gotta focus.
Moves.
We're gonna grenade this. I'm gonna go for the swag kill. I am doing it. You're going full yellow, we're going full swag here.
Moving out.
I am feeling lucky tonight.
You're through!
That's the swag kill. It just looks cool.
Yes!
Didn't think they'd have anyone like that.
Moving out.
Pulling Ragnite is faster than grenades for stutter stepping.
Enemy silent.
Alright.
Neutralized. Continue with
I got a pretty dangerous maneuver coming up, so I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let my actions speak for myself.
Wait! Don't charge up ahead!
I'm narrowing out.
Watch the distance between you and...
I see you there. I'm narrowing out. I see you there. I see you there. Let's get her done.
Yes! Oh, that is wonderful. I am proud of that. Moving the APC while moving the camera. That's impressive display of skill. Alright, we are onto the end game, so we gotta stop the rebels before they escape Dahlia to go out of the country. We gotta stop them before they escape to the
To
Federation.
begin, here is today's
So yeah, but
news.
first we gotta deal with Dirk. And we are going to kill him hard. We're going to kill him fast and hard. This is the end game. I am unstoppable. This is kind of when I get into my combat high, for lack of a better word. This is adrenaline. This is a rush. I will not be stopped. Game cannot stop me.
Moving out. Leave it to me. I'll think of something.
Let's get her done. Eat this. Enemy silent.
Better than it.
I'm narrowing out. Eat this. I'm narrowing out. Eat.
There he goes. He could block, but he didn't. But that's how we can do it very quickly. Alright, that's one down, two more to go. Alright, so coming up we have our biggest sequence break of the entire game. I call what we're doing the Wander Shot.
To begin, here is today's news.
Alright, so we're on a boat. A big boat. We gotta disable the cannons.
Let's get her done. Eat this.
Wander Shot! We just skipped like 3 minutes worth of stuff. You're not supposed to do that, but I did it. I found it, so I called it the Wander Shot.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. And nothing to get wild about.
Excellent. Keep going.
Let's get started.
Alright, so yeah, we have one more radiator to destroy. But to do that, we have to run all the way down to the bottom of this area and flip a switch.
I see one.
Fences are just suggestions.
On my way. All right, I'm on a roll.
I'm on a roll too! I feel so awake. Alright, last mission. So, Baldrian is pulling out all stops. He decided to turn himself into an artificial Valkyria, a genetic freak. And we gotta stop him. This is the final battle. The Civil War ends here.
To begin, here is today's news.
Alias gets the honor of flipping the switch. Alright, so... Alright, so first off, we're gonna put Avon on standby. Alias is gonna flip a switch that'll let us go on with the next step. Alright. This lets us take advantage of a shortcut, more or less.
Enemy sighted.
We're gonna run for it.
Nothing to get wild about. Enemy moves. Moving out. Nothing to get wild about.
Now we're on to the area where Baldrian is, the genetic freak. Artificial genetic freak.
Moving out.
You can either stutter step or you can be like me and YOLO it. Right. Here we go. We're gonna take advantage of height bonus here. Yeah! We got it! We are in!
You're done. Eat this. Let's get her done. Go down. Enemies.
Looks like school just got out. Oh yeah!
Yeah! We did it! Class G saves the day!
3:39:56. I will take that. I am very happy. We given all the rest and stuff. I am so happy. Yes! We're gonna watch a pretty awesome cutscene. We're gonna sit back and watch this. We all deserve it.
Look! There's the signal! Well, this is it. Everybody ready to pull? All together now!
Sure, let's go.
And heave! Just a little more!
Let's move!
Right.
Cosette, don't!
Hold on tight.
We're here today to celebrate your graduation.
Oh, what a
Thinking
rush.
back over the year we've spent
That
together,
endgame just
my
always
head
gets my
spins
blood
at all
flowing
that's
inside.
happened.
It's just huge relief when I hit the time.
But all things, both good and bad, must eventually come to an end.
Man.
Like seeds carried off on a warm spring wind, each of you
All
will venture out
cutscenes
into
that
the
we
world
skipped.
and find a place of your own. And though that's as it should be, I can't help but feel our parting is bittersweet. I'm going to miss you. As you begin the next chapter of your lives, we could not have asked for a finer day to make our farewells. Yes, fortune has smiled upon us.
Yo, Teach! Hey, that's enough with the sappy speeches already. Don't tell me you're going soft on us.
Yeah, seriously. A little more fire and brimstone, please.
Yeah, give it to us good!
Right down to the very end. Hopeless, a lot of you.
Hey, guys! Class G may be graduating from Land Seal today, but don't think that means we're gonna fade away. Our whole future's out there waiting for us, and I'll see you there! Come on, Class G, we graduated!
Alright. Oh, man. And that puts an end to day one of the Valkyria Chronicles Marathon. Tomorrow on Saturday, we are going to feature Valkyria Chronicles 3 and Valkyria Chronicles 4. Thank you everyone who's been here, and we'll see you around tomorrow, and let's find a